Hello and welcome to my channel, Mystical Art. Today I was going to do my second part to my Chester Bennington video, and I will do that soon, but before making this video I was meditating and Spirit said to me, you need to make a video about love, and I said, what do I talk about? And I felt three powerful energies come around me and asked me to talk and pass on their messages. And these energies are Jesus, Mother Mary, Jesus' mother, and Archangel Gabriel. They tell me that they have a really important message for humanity at the moment. They're talking about the divide on earth at the moment, and they're talking about fear. And they're saying that fear is the opposite of love. Fear causes a lot of the evil in the world, and through love you can find peace within your heart. They're saying that it is very difficult at the moment to not focus on fear, because this is all that we're being told as humans on earth, to focus on the fear. But they want to help us to connect with our hearts and to share love. Just how we create a new, more peaceful world. We need to focus on love, even through the smallest deeds. I feel Jesus' energy around me strongly, and he's saying that his story started this chapter on earth at the moment. His story started this current age. He's saying that we are starting a new age now, and this new age will bring in information and knowledge. He's saying that humanity has been in the dark for a very long time, and he brought in love during this time of darkness. And he's saying in this new era we're welcoming in truth and knowledge, and he says truth and knowledge can set us free. Truth and knowledge will bring us love and freedom. But he's saying that at the moment we are going through a cleansing period on earth. In order to accept more, allow more love into your body and into your soul, you first need to cleanse. You need to release the old toxic emotions and patterns in your life that are holding you back. And as a collective here on earth, a collective consciousness, this is what we're doing, and we're seeing very raw emotions come to the surface. There's a lot of anger, fear and hate coming to the surface. When we are triggered, our souls are recognizing a part within us that needs healing. He's saying he wants us to focus on our emotions and look at what we are being triggered by, what is upsetting us, and ask ourselves why are we getting upset by this. If you see or hear something that is triggering to you, that is upsetting you, look within yourself and ask yourself, why is this upsetting you? What issue within you is not healed yet? And he's saying that we are experiencing this on a daily basis in our everyday lives. As we are talking to our friends, our family, we are getting upset, we are fighting over differences in opinion. He's asking us to detach ourselves from the idea of being correct. He's saying that we are all part of the same consciousness. We all walk this life together, and we need to see each other as part of ourselves, and treat each other with the love that we want for ourselves. If there is someone shouting and arguing at you, know that this is not about you, this is their issue. See beyond the differences in opinion, and see this person as someone who is in pain and looking for help, and give them the love that you would want to receive, whether you agree or not. This doesn't mean changing your opinion for anyone else. This means treating the other person with compassion, looking beyond your differences and sending love, sending kindness to this person. And not everyone will accept this love that you're giving out, but you can send this love from afar. And Jesus is saying that people look at him as a godly figure, and he's saying that I am a humble man. He's saying I lived life as a man on earth, as a human being. He's saying that I was capable of extraordinary love, and he's saying that all of us are. He's saying that we can all find this within ourselves. I will do a separate video on Jesus at some point, because he has a lot that he wants to say to us, and he would like to talk in more detail about his life and the messages that he wants to give us. But at the moment he's saying the focus is on love. I want to talk to you about sending love and finding love within yourself, because he's saying that not all of us love ourselves, but he's saying once you find love within yourself, you will find it easier to heal and help other people. And he's saying that love will always set us free. It breaks the chains and lets us live a free life, because when we are living in fear or we are ruled by hatred, he's saying this puts us in chains. He's saying always choose the path of love. And so he wants to talk to us about ways of finding love within ourselves and sending love, because he's saying this is so important at the moment. Don't focus on trying to save the world. He's saying focus on healing yourself first. By incorporating small acts of kindness towards yourself in your day, you will feel your soul become lighter. He's saying if you have a low vibration, you only see part of the world and part of the consciousness of the universe. You don't see all the beauty that there is out there. Where as you raise your vibration higher through loving yourself and through loving other people, you will see more of the world and the universe opening up. You will experience spirits and angels around you, and you'll see them much clearer. He wants us to focus on the way that we talk to ourselves. If you are always putting yourself down, if you always blame yourself for things, he's saying look at how this affects your mood. He wants us to acknowledge that none of us are perfect. We put far higher standards on ourselves than other people. You would never expect your loved ones around you to do the things that you expect from yourself. So try to ease this pressure off yourself. He wants us to praise ourselves more. He's saying that we know what we are and what we are not capable of. Something that may seem easy to one person may be difficult for us, and we need to acknowledge this and praise ourselves. As you praise a child that does well, when you praise yourself, you will see yourself blossom and grow. And he's talking about the importance of nurturing ourselves. And he's also talking about the importance of sharing as well. Sharing kindness with our friends and family and the people around us, but also sharing our pain as well. If you are suffering, talk to someone. If you share your pain with someone, you are allowing them to see a vulnerable side of you. You are telling them, I trust you and I love you enough to see this side of myself. And you are also allowing yourself to receive love and guidance in return. I now feel Mother Mary's energy around me, and she has very gentle, uplifting energy. She's saying we all walk through life with a mask on, and she means this in a metaphorical way. We hide parts of ourselves from other people. We show the world what we want to see. We're not seeing the pain that someone is going through internally. If someone is shouting at you, if someone is throwing hatred towards you, it's because they've got pain, fear and hatred within themselves. They are not happy with who they are, and they're projecting this onto you. And she's saying that the only way we can heal this is through compassion. And she is saying that there's only two real sides on earth at the moment, and that is hate and love. We are fighting over the small things, over the things that don't really matter. While there is a lot of bad going on earth at the moment, we are being distracted from what's really going on. And she wants us to let go of the small things and stand together as one in order to fight the darkness. And she's saying that love will always win against fear. We are being bombarded with certain information. She's saying that we can choose to switch off. She's saying don't allow yourself to be absorbed into the fear. Even if you are afraid, she said keep focusing on love. Fear will drag you down. Focus on the love. That's how you heal yourself. That's how you heal other people. She's saying that we all have karma on earth. We're born with karma. Karma doesn't mean bad. We associate karma with its meaning, with a negative meaning. Karma connects us with lessons that we need to learn in order to heal. To heal ourselves and to heal other people. She's saying that we all have lessons that we need to work through. There may be a pattern that has repeated over many lifetimes, and it may be repeating in your current life as well. And she's talking about releasing these. She's saying the human consciousness is ascending at the moment. We are, as a whole, releasing a lot of negativity so we can ascend and become more spiritually enlightened. We may see certain problems become much more prominent than they were, and she's saying this is all done to help us to release them so we can start this new chapter on earth. We are coming into a new era now, so it's time for new lessons to begin, new starts, and she's working with us as a collective on earth to help us to release all karmas. But first they need to be brought to the surface, and this is very painful. They need to be released in order to be healed. Sometimes we don't realise there is a problem unless it is actually brought to the surface and we experience that pain. And she's saying that we as a collective put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be perfect, and we are not meant to be. We are here on earth to learn. There may have been things that we've done wrong in the past. We may have hurt other people or hurt ourselves, and she's saying that only by making mistakes can we learn. We come back repeating this life after life on earth and seeing and experiencing different lives, very different people, different backgrounds, and we do this to learn, to gather as much knowledge as we can so we can become more enlightened and more full of love. And she's saying release this need to be perfect, because you'll never heal if you're putting pressure on yourself to be perfect. And now Archangel Gabriel has come in, and Archangel Gabriel wants to talk about the importance of communicating in a loving way, because Archangel Gabriel is the angel of communication, and we can work with Archangel Gabriel to help us communicate in a loving way. We can call his energy around us and ask him to help us find the right words. And he's saying that a lot of problems arise from communication because we're not saying what we really feel. Many of us are reacting in a defensive way to protect ourselves, and we're not speaking really from our heart and what we want to say. And he's talking about the importance of stepping back and centering yourself before reacting. If someone is upsetting you, he's saying take your time, don't react in the moment, because when we react in the moment, it always comes from a place of ego. We are not giving ourselves time to see the other person's point of view. We are defending our own ego. So he's saying to step back and think about why you are reacting in this way and try to see the other person's point of view. And he's talking about the media and about the TV, and he's saying that we are often told to respond and to think in a certain way. He's saying that we are sold a certain narrative, we are shown a certain illusion. This isn't for our higher good. He's saying that we are not shown the whole picture. We are shown a reality that the creators want us to see. The people behind it, behind these media outlets or television programs, they show us the narrative that they want us to see, their reality. We are not seeing, it's not unbiased. He's talking about the importance of listening to your own intuition. whether this information feels right to you. He's saying that not everything is based on truth. He's saying that it is easy to manipulate certain emotions in us by using certain words, using certain figures, and he's saying really listen to your intuition and how you feel. He's also talking about the importance of meditation. He's saying that we don't spend enough time talking to ourselves and reflecting. We are always living outwardly. We're always looking at the world and what we're being told, looking at the news, looking at other people's reactions. And he's saying we're not listening to ourselves enough. We're not asking ourselves what we want, how we feel. And he's talking about the importance of checking in with yourself, asking yourself what needs healing, meditating so you can connect with yourself on a soul level. He's saying that it's very important that we are more in tune with ourselves and what we want, because it's very easy for us to be manipulated, and we need to be strong in ourselves and what we believe in. As a collective, we are very influenced by other people. We listen to other people's opinions a lot. We are sociable creatures. We listen to other people and what they think, and it's very easy for us to be manipulated if we're not listening to ourselves. So it's very important that we go inwards, and it's not saying that we shouldn't listen to other people, because we can learn a lot from other people, but we need to be clear on what we want, what our boundaries are, what we feel passionate about. And it helps us heal as well, because many of us go through life looking for distractions, doing different things, and these lockdowns around the world forced us into being in our own company and to dealing with difficult emotions. But this is important though, as a collective here on earth, this is what we need to do. This is what I needed doing for a long time, because we've been living our life in a certain way. We've been always switched on, we've been always working, and then going out with friends, and we never had enough time on our own to reflect. So on a spiritual level, this has been created for us to spend time healing ourselves and to reflect on what we want, so we can move forward and become stronger and find our own paths and become more spiritually connected. He's saying that this is what was needed for a long time, and it is painful now, but in the future we will become stronger, and we will become more in tune with ourselves, and we will find our paths. He's talking about destiny, because we are all born with certain goals, purposes for this life, and it's very easy to go off track with all the distractions around us. But as we spend this time reflecting inwards, we are able to find our paths. Many people during this period have left their jobs, started businesses, started new relationships. He's saying this is because people are connecting with their souls on a deeper level now, as they are finding themselves. So this, in the long run, this will help us, this period. He wants us to know that it's not going to be forever, that we are coming out of it. He's saying that we've been into this veil for a while, and he's saying that it was needed for humanity, but the veil is starting to lift. But he's saying that life is not going to be like this forever. He's saying this is a temporary period in order for us to heal, and for the planet to heal as a whole, to release the negativity on Earth, so we can ascend and we can find ourselves. He's saying that there's going to be a period of growth coming after this. He's saying over the next few years we will see a period of growth as more people start to align with their soul purpose. He says that sometimes in life things need to come to a stop in order for us to see the beauty around us. He's saying there's a lot of negativity going around on Earth from both sides. There's negative stories about what will happen or won't happen, and he's asking us not to get absorbed into any of these, because this will only create more fear. He's saying just focus on the love around you. You may not be able to change the situation, but you can, for the people around you, keep sending love. And he's saying that this time on earth now is a period of healing, but we will see the growth coming soon. Before I go, I wanted to share some cards that I pulled before I started recording. I came out to my meditation and I felt really drawn to pull in some cards, and the first one that came out is Jesus, and so this confirmed to me that he was around me. And as the card says, learn from spiritual experiences. He wants us to know that everything has happened for a reason and is helping us to learn and to reflect, but know this won't be forever. This is just a learning experience. And then I got Mother Earth, and this is us healing our planet. This is our planet healing, us as a consciousness, global consciousness, healing together and releasing old karma in order to heal out, and new growth is coming. At the moment life does seem hopeless, but know this is not forever. Just like the seed that's planted in the ground in the darkness, it will one day grow and reach the light, and this is representing us at the moment. We are in the darkness, but we are reaching towards the light, and we will see more beauty around us in the world, within ourselves and the world as a whole, as we reach towards this light. And then the last card I pulled was the snake, shed all skin, and this is us as well, again releasing all the negativity on earth, reaching towards the light. The darkness is coming to the surface in order for us to see the light. So thank you for watching. I'll be back again with another video soon.